Hello again, my name is Ezra, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. We are on our way to Yes Man because we have successfully... we've successfully wiped out everyone. Every single problematic people. What are you guys doing?
It's been a long tour.
Okay, they're just cheering for the strippers. Got it. We've successfully wiped out everybody else. All the other clans that are negative, we wiped out the Caesar's Legion. Everybody's taken care of. All that's left are our allies. Let's head on up to the penthouse and have our little chat with Yes Man about how perfect everything is. Sup, buddy?
Army of upgraded Securitrons just standing by over at the fort. Pretty neat, huh?
Yep.
Please, go on.
I'm surprised I didn't have anything to say about that. I'll have to get back to you about the boomers. The boomers have vowed to support me.
Really? Talk about diplomatic skills. I mean, just not getting blown up was a success. Now they'll only blow up the right sorts of people. That's what matters. That's 3 down, 2 to go.
Yippee! I've convinced the Great Khans to leave the Mojave.
Maybe they'll be devoured by giant scorpions. All sorts of things can happen to them out there. That's 4 down, just 1 to go.
I've destroyed the Brotherhood of Steel.
You really know how to make a robot happy. Seriously, you just made my day. That accounts for all the tribes you needed to...
I'm curious if he's saying that because the Brotherhood of Steel dislikes tech stuff.
I'm not just saying that because I have to.
Like him.
There's some big news.
Like, they probably actually would kill him.
Military radio transmission, and it turns out the NCR president, Aaron Kimball, is going to visit Hoover Dam. I guess he wants to boost the troops' morale, but according to projections Mr. House made, he has an 83.75% chance of being assassinated. Whoops. Anyway, it looks like Mr. House thought it was important to keep President Kimball alive.
Interesting. Why did he want him alive? I'm on good terms with the NCR. They'll let me help protect him. I don't care what happens to Kimball. Why did Mr. House want Kimball kept alive?
Mr. House ran projections on how the NCR public will react to a defeat at Hoover Dam. Overwhelmingly, they'll blame Kimball. But if Kimball dies at Hoover Dam, there's no obvious scapegoat for them to blame, so they'll blame New Vegas instead.
Okay.
So that means reduced tourism for up to 5 years. Equations are pretty complicated. Mr. House sure liked numbers.
I'm on good terms with the NCR. They'll let me protect him.
Great. A ranger named Graham has been placed in charge of security for the president's visit. You'll want to talk to him. Once the president is safe, there's one more thing for you to take care of. This gadget I'm handing you is called an override module. Mr. House had 2 of these made years and years ago. Just like him to think ahead. Take the module to the El Dorado substation and attach it to the power control terminal. I'll handle the rest.
Alright. Well, the override module will let you do. Got my eye itches.
I'll use the substation to send a huge jolt of electricity to the Lucky 38. Turns out this casino has its own reactor. All it needs is a jump start. With the reactor running at full tilt, I can boost the transmission strength of the Lucky 38's command and control network.
And then you can control the
I'm talking
Securitrons underneath the thing, right?
At vast distances. You know that's gonna come in handy.
Okay, I'll get it done.
Great. When this is taken care of, we'll be all set for the Legion to make its move.
I've already killed the Legion, but that's fine. The game doesn't understand that. Quest failed. Don't tread on the bear. Unfortunate. Is there a bed in this area that I can sleep in? I don't think so, but maybe. The NCR knows that you are working against its interests and will no longer accept your help. Ooh, that's bad. Even though I'm on my way to protect the president? Are they gonna, like, actively stop me if I come and try and protect the president? Yeah, there's no bed up here. That's unfortunate. I have to go down to the, suite. Take a quick nap to heal. Yeah, after I finish this, I'm definitely reloading and doing the Mr. House playthrough, because, man, I would have been so interested to see all of this. Right, so this is the substation, I'm assuming. Let's go to El Dorado Dry Lake. Because I don't want to risk getting entangled up with the NCR before I have to. We go straight this way. Damn, the bugs are kind of in our way. Oh, I have no idea what weapons I've got that are still good. I did make a bunch of ammo after the last episode. I have so much ammo for the Lucky, hell yeah. I basically converted all of my 9mm ammo into 357 ammo. What is this? Yeah, 357 ammo. So, I can just spam the hell out of Lucky, because I really like the Lucky pistol. And I've also got a ton of ammo for all my other stuff. Oh, I think I also bought a sniper rifle, didn't I? I bought a sniper rifle. Yeah! I took a trip to the gun store. Gun Runners. And, bought a bunch of ammo, upgraded myself by getting the sniper rifle, I guess. I didn't get any better armor or any other guns. But I made a bunch of ammo and bought a bunch of ammo. Vault 11? Ow. Legion Assassin every time. Hello. Goodbye. Yeah? Ow. That's bad. That's really bad. Oh, hello, you're almost dead. Goodbye. Never mind, I'm flying for some reason. Alright, I need you to chill. I'm in the vault, I guess. Okay, brother. I need you to chill. Thank you, ED. I'm not doing very healthy. Well, I'm in here now, so I might as well take a look for a second. Only so I can heal myself. This place is full of bugs. Note added Vault 11. Huh.
Are we really gonna do this? It's open.
4 corpses and a strange recording.
Are we really gonna do this? It's
Okay.
open. We could just leave.
I couldn't. Not after that.
We don't deserve to leave. A shining example. That's what it called us. But we were. We did what we were supposed to. Not by a long shot. Anybody would have done what we did.
You ask me? That's exactly the problem. Now let's get on with this.
I'll go first. Wait. People should know what happened. They could learn from it. If there's anyone out there at all, I hope they never have to find out. Ready, Harry? Yeah. No, wait!
What did they... Team suicide or something? What happened? A little bit of every kind of ammo. Well, that sounds about right. Security terminal. Overseer order 745. Okay, this is the same thing we already saw. Excerpt from the deposition of the defendant Catherine Stone by Vault Attorney Gerard Miles. Okay, let's pick up where we left off, Catherine. Sorry, right, Catherine. Keep forgetting. My husband calls me Kate. You're telling us of a discussion you allegedly had with Roy Gottlieb of the Justice Block. Not allegedly, had. We've been through this. It's still just your word against his, Miss Stone. But please, the discussion. He said my husband's name had come up in their meetings, the candidates' endorsement meetings. Yes, they're going to endorse him. He wouldn't say why, but I know my husband had a regular poker game with some of them, and he'd been on a winning streak lately. According to you, what did Mr. Gottlieb offer? He said he could sway his block, prevent the endorsement, but only if I had performed sexual favors. Was this just for Mr. Gottlieb? No, all the block leadership, their friends, and you agreed. What else could I do? They had a majority. How long did this go on before the endorsements came out? I don't know, a month maybe. When they came out, and your husband was endorsed despite your supposed agreement, was that when you decided to kill members of the block? Yes, I thought. Their majority is pretty slim. If I had thinned things out a little, especially in the leadership, someone else might get elected. Assuming you weren't caught. No, Mr. Miles, I expected to be caught. That was my best chance. Now they'll elect me. Confessed murderer? You think voters would be willing to risk putting you in charge? They have reason to pick somebody. They have to pick somebody and live with their reasons. Yes, but wait and see. Right, because she murdered a bunch, but it's also like she did sexual favors and they're all kind of monsters. Weird. I'm gonna go heal before I do any of this. Now that I've killed everything, I should be able to sleep in one of these beds. Locked personal terminal. Interesting. Security recording.
She can't do this. It's done. We're done. Nothing's done. She's got the authority. The only thing she can't do is change her own fate. Nothing says she can't change the selection process for future overseers. I say she can't. You shouldn't have toyed with her like that, Roy. We still have the majority. We don't vote for anything anymore. I'm not talking about voting. What then? You want to have a sit-in? A hunger strike? Not exactly. Maybe march into her office with torches and pitchforks? Yes. Come on. I mean it. What? Start a revolution? Laws don't outlast their governments. Roy, all we have to do is wait until someone from Justice Block gets picked for overseer. Then we have them change the law back. There won't be any blocks after the new overseer is picked tomorrow. Everyone's going to move on. By the time we've reformed, who knows if we'll still be in the majority? We can hold the block together. You don't know that. Besides, what if the computer picks you? What if it picks me? And your solution is to start shooting? Not if we don't have to. Look, we arm up. We go to the lower floors, take some strategic targets. Power, food, water. Just until she turns authority over to us. The other blocks won't support it. They're tired of us having the power. We have the majority. We don't need them. This isn't a vote, Roy. They'll fight back. They've never had the nerve. Hell of a way to test it.
Crazy that they got that pissy over not being in charge of things anymore. And she did sexual favors for all of them, just for them to not enforce. And then they did. I don't know what she actually did it for. I don't know what she was supposed to get out of it. Even after all the murders that she did, she still won. Play for the winning team and list with the justice block. I just let the power get to them and then they killed everybody. And then they killed themselves is the weird thing. I don't understand just that part. Holy fuck! Prepared speech of Gus Olson, Ombudsman. Alright. Good afternoon, blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Walk to his death in the chamber beneath his office, and the vault has become still. That one day some excavator from humanity, or perhaps some yet unknown race of super beings, might find our records and incorporate them into historical canon. Don't know why I think that. Archives will be the answer to all this. We want the story to be told. We want it to make sense, to understand why the vault's mainframe will kill us if we do not offer one of our own as a yearly sacrifice, to fully comprehend why we continue to have these elections despite the unfettered corruption that has plagued it. Oh, that makes so much more sense. The elections, you vote for who you want. Yeah. So you vote for somebody, and whoever you vote dies. So that's why they were endorsing her husband, even though she did sexual favors to make them not endorse her husband. That's why it was a bad thing for him to get elected, because then he died. So she killed a bunch of them. And yeah, the voting blocks happened, bribery, drug trafficking, smuggling, God knows what else. I want to know why. Yeah, so they divided into groups, and then they just had the winning majority that just voted out members from the other groups. So they just always had the majority vote, and they just, you know, we win every time, because we vote for one of you guys. We're never going to vote for a member of our group, and we're just not going to let anybody else join our group either. So majority vote just wins. She just killed enough of them to scare them. Right, that's why the one guy said, like, well, what if it's you? What happens when you get elected? Because, yeah, you'd have the power to change things, but also you're going to die. And you're not going to be okay with that. You won't find the answer there. You'll find the account of the first overseer, who entered the vault as the only citizen aware of the sacrifices that would have to take place, but he didn't have any answers either. He would have foreseen the citizens' anger when he broke the news. Surely he would have guessed that they would want to sacrifice democratically, in the way that we citizens were accustomed to washing our hands of charitable deeds, that his name would be put at the top of the polls. The simultaneous vacancy of the overseer and martyr would forever fuse the two positions here in Vault 11. But he didn't. He had the answers no more than any of us. The records state that after the citizens discovered the sacrificial chamber's password was his wife Betty's first name, and its door was unsealed, so he could be offered as the first sacrifice. He was walked down to that room crying like a child. I can only wonder if there were no answers to be found, and we're only going along with this because we didn't see another choice. Nevertheless, I still hold on to hope that you can find one. I urge you all to take the journey to blah 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 blah. So considering all vaults are some kind of messed up experiment, be them come part of the human dignity block. But yeah, considering all of the vaults are part of an experiment, this one is just... Clover has done nothing wrong, vote for Stone. I hate Kate. Haley is a known adulterer and communist sympathizer. Elect Haley for Overseer. Rumors about Haley are baseless, vote Stone for Overseer. That's crazy. Crazy work. Yeah, all the vaults are some messed up experiment, so this experiment, I bet, was just... No, you don't die. Like, of course it's not going to kill you. But also... How radiated am I now? 18. Perfect. Man, Radaway kicks ass. But I bet that it not sacrificing people did nothing. Okay, so this is just what I just read. Is this the sacrifice chamber or the overseer office? Where is the overseer office? Overseer's office is this way. Ah! Rigged shotgun. Good thing it did basically no damage, though. Overseer's terminal. Or Overseer Order 745. Open sacrificial chamber. Oh my god. Horrifying.
Congratulations, Martyr. Your fantastic journey is only just beginning. Please proceed. The light is calming and puts your mind at ease. Go to the light.
Ugh. Am I just gonna die? Holy shit. I don't like this. I quick saved outside.
Welcome. Please sit in the chair. The show is about to begin.
Ah, sure.
Greetings, Martyr, and welcome. If you're here now, it means you've
Where's
been
the key?
offered up as a sacrifice so that your vault can continue to thrive. Currently, you may be feeling sad or angry. Perhaps you never got to have grandkids, or to enjoy the pleasures of a fresh cigar. But march with your chin held high, soldier, and remember that each of us has an important role to play. For some people, their role might be to heal the sick. For others, it might mean they will drive a race car or fly a rocket ship. And some of us are meant to forfeit our lives for the good of the people. Sure, it might not be as fun as driving a race car, but it's every bit as important. Let's take a moment to reflect on the moments that made your life worth living. Think about that.
The fact that
time
there's
you
no
kissed your
bodies in
steady
here,
girl
but
for
there
the
is
first time on the
blood,
bleachers at the big game.
is weird.
Or when you snuck out after curfew to catch that new flick that your parents
How does this
wouldn't
work?
let you see because it was too scary. Boy, were they right. And who could forget when you met the love of your life? What a looker. These are just examples. Do you feel that feeling stirring in your chest as you think of these things? Good. What you are feeling is peace. You've led a great life. Living it has been its own reward. But it is only the beginning. Close your eyes now.
Oh, there's
And
a talk
imagine
button.
what joys await you in the next life. The afterlife. Can you see them? Good.
Holy shit. Oh, okay, there we go. I can fight my way out of this. Good to know. That's not helpful. Okay. Oh my god, it's a fucking sentry bot? Holy shit. Oh, that's a lot of turrets. Oh, that's so many turrets. Okay, standing there, not advised. Gonna make a run for it. Never mind, this is a mistake. Alright, close the door. Activate the mainframe. Override lockdown. Okay, that solved no problem at all. Got it. Good. Good to know. Alright, weapons. Pulse grenade. Oh, we also have pulse mines. Pulse grenade. Oh wow, that cleared out the entire room. Hell yeah. Oh! Okay, I'm gonna die. You're not gonna explode, are you? I thought this weapon was supposed to be automatic. Oh well. Vault 11 mainframe. System recording. Automated response.
Congratulations, citizens of Vault 11. You have made the decision not to sacrifice one of your own. You can walk with your head held high, knowing that your commitment to human life is a shining example to us all.
Yeah.
And to make that feeling of pride even sweeter, I have some exciting news. Despite what you were led to believe, the population of Vault 11 is not going to be exterminated for its disobedience.
Makes sense.
The mechanism to open the main vault door has now been enabled, and you can come and go at your leisure. But not so fast. Be sure to check with your overseer to find out if it's safe to leave. Here at Vault-Tec, your safety is our #1 priority.
Yeah, so it was just because that was the solution. It was a trick to see how long they'd go before they stopped killing people, and they just never stopped.
All right, I know you can hear me, so listen up. There's 5 of us left. 5 out of I don't know how many. So, it's over. We've talked and it's over. We're not gonna send anybody to die anymore.
Yeah, so they did hide bodies.
Shut off our water, our gases, or do whatever it is you're programmed to do. But we're done listening to you.
That's why they killed themselves. Because they basically consigned everyone to death. All for a lie. All because they were wrong. So much death for no reason at all. Oh, that's fucked. That's so messed up. Well, there we go. Man-made horrors. Gotta love it. Wow, that's so messed up. How awful. Well, wasn't that just a nice little side jaunt? Just to protect ourselves from the Legion outside. Now we can move on our way and actually do what we came to do. It's only been an hour. Alrighty then, so I initially didn't really plan on reading through all of this, and I was probably going to cut out all of Vault 11. I didn't think this was particularly interesting, so I didn't read through it at the time, but I will read through it now because it is actually important to the lore of the Vault, and this was super interesting. If it wasn't, I promise you wouldn't be seeing it. Dear fellow Vault Dweller, congratulations. Your dedication to the democratic process is the bedrock upon which the continued stability of Vault 11 is based. Now, to help you make your decision for this year's election, the coalition of Vault 11 Voting Blocks has put together this handy Dweller's official guide to obtaining overseers democratically, or do good, that contains a summary of the leading candidates for overseers, as well as their statements, key positions, and most importantly, endorsements. Which messed up that endorsements are what's so important for this. But sincerely, Roy Gottlieb, Chairman, Coalition of Vault 11 Voting Blocks, President of the Justice Bloc. Candidate, Henry Glover. Endorsements, Utilitarian Bloc, Divine Will Bloc, Allied Service Workers Bloc. I'm a devoted husband and the father of 6 beautiful children. My oldest, Sam, was on the honor roll this quarter, and I couldn't be prouder of him. My youngest, Henry Jr., just said his first word, and it was Dada. We've got this bond already, and he's still just a baby. Friends, when you go to the polls this election, I want you to think of your own children. Then I want you to think of Sam and Henry Jr., picture their faces. Nate Stone should be overseer, not me. Which I didn't even realize that at the time. I don't even know if I registered that final sentence. Candidate, Donna Haley. Endorsements, Human Dignity Bloc, United Vault Technicians Bloc. I'm aware of the rumors circulating about me. I want everyone to know that they are vicious lies being spread by other candidates in a desperate smear campaign. I have never in my life done anything so depraved, let alone for such things. But even if I had, that still wouldn't mean that you should vote for me. Consider the fact that I am grossly underqualified for the position, and that both of my opponents are far more deserving. I know nothing about governance. You'd be hard-pressed to find a worse candidate than me. I can promise you my administration would be a disaster. Candidate, Nathan Stone. Endorsements, Justice Bloc. And just the Justice Bloc. This is ridiculous. I shouldn't even be a candidate. I wouldn't be if it weren't for all the dirty backroom politics going on around here. It's sickening. You should all be ashamed. Notice of postponement. Due to the tragic events of the past few days, the Coalition of Vault 11 Voting Blocks has unanimously decided to postpone the election for Overseer pending further investigations into the murders. Your security team wishes you to know that they are working tirelessly day and night to find the perpetrator and are already following up on a number of promising leads. God willing, if the killer is apprehended swiftly, we may have found a promising new candidate for Overseer. Which, again, didn't realize that at the time. I thought that that meant something like, oh, maybe whoever catches the person is the Overseer. Nope. They really wanted the killer to be Overseer, just so that they could get rid of them. Like, all of this stuff in hindsight's so cool, which is also why I'm putting it at the end, because just reading this through beforehand, it would be very droll, but now understanding it's so messed up. Effective immediately, the traditional selection process for Overseer is hereby ended. In lieu of a yearly election, a citizen will be chosen 1 month prior to the start of his or her own term with our mainframe's random number generator, ensuring complete impartiality and fairness. Catherine Stone, Overseer, with the previously nominated guy being Nathaniel Stone. So I completely misunderstood all this on the first go-through. Because how could you? How could you know? Thank you all for watching this side adventure, and I will continue next time with the Yes Man mission.